All right, so hopefully you will be checking your homework on 19, 20, 21. As far as the problem of the day goes, for right now, we're going to skip it. We're going to go back to it on Monday. And we're going to go right to page 23 and 24. So one of the best times to use inequalities is comparative shopping. And there's different types of things, but one's an old type cell phone plan, which is not how they do things anymore, but this is the type of thing that would happen is you could pick, like, you would pay 20 cents a minute to actually make a call, but you'd pay $45 per month, or you could pay 15 cents per minute, but your plan B would be $55 per month. And you'd have to decide each month, like, is in the overall scheme, is it better pay 5 cents less per minute or $10 total? And that's kind of what this allows us to do, is compare that. So it says, after how many minutes will plan B be less expensive than plan A? So plan A is, the focus here is the per minutes, since X is the number of minutes. So 20 cents times the number of minutes, X, plus $45 you're going to pay no matter what, is greater than 15 cents per minute plus $55. So we want to know when this becomes cheaper, when that becomes less, when this is greater than that. So they started by taking away both sides, 1500s, and then took away 45 from both sides. It's kind of easier to see that way, maybe. And they ended up finding out it would be 200 minutes. So if you knew you're going to be on the phone for greater than 200 minutes a month, you pick plan B. If it's going to be close, you might pick plan B. But if you know you're going to only be on the 100 minutes or less in a month, which is a very short period of time, you put plan A. So type of question where this is involved. So let's try one together down here, and then we got one for you to try on your own. So says the membership fee for two different movie clubs are provided below. Best Movie Club has a $50 administration fee. That's like signing up. You just pay in the beginning to join the club, and $80 per month. Ultimate Movie Club's $30 administration fee, $100 per month. Pretty crazy movie club here. How many months will Best Movie Club be less expensive than the Ultimate Movie Club? And they're saying, why is it the number of months? So sometimes I like label stuff like this just to organize myself. Best Movie Club and Ultimate Movie Club. And then I go back and say, okay, the administration fee, that's the $50. I'm paying that no matter what. And it's $80 per every month. And Ultimate Movie Club, I'm paying the $30 no matter what, but it's $100 per month. And I want to know, how many months will Best Movie Club be less than Ultimate Movie Club? And now it's just simply being careful. If it's me, I'm going to move the smaller variable term to the side of the bigger. Keep it positive, my friends. Don't have to remember to flip the sign. That's 50. It's less than 20y plus 30. I'm going to take away 30 from both sides. So I took away 80y from both sides. I get 20y plus 30. Take away 30 from both sides. And I get 20 is less than 20y. So I can divide by 20. And basically, y is greater than 1 month. And this might kind of make sense to you. 50 plus 80 is 130, and 30 plus 100 is 130. So therefore, it would have been the same in 1 year, so it's got to be more than, or I'm sorry, the same in 1 month, so it's got to be more than 1 month. Okay. See how you're doing. You give number 8 a try on your own. give this a pause, and then I'll go through it with you in a second. All right, so Felicia wants to bring some people on a day tour to New York City. She organized packages from 2 companies, travel agencies. And travel agency A is $30 a person, but you got to pay a $65 upfront fee. Travel agency B is $50 a person, but there's a $25 fee. So what's the maximum number of people who can sign up in the trip so that B will be less expensive than A? So sometimes I write out things like this. A is got to be greater than B, or B is less than A. So we're going to say let X equal number of people. Don't forget that part, setting up the inequality. Now I go back here, so $30 per person, so 30X, plus the agency fee at $65. And this is 50X, $50 per person plus $25. So again, you can choose to do lots of different things, but I'm going to move the smaller variable term to the side of the bigger and keep the coefficient positive so I don't have to remember to flip the sign. And then I'm going to take away 25 from both sides. 40 is greater than 20x. And when I divide by 20, I should get x is less than 2. So the only way that b is going to be less than a is if x is less than 2. So it's only for one person. So for the most part, if you're going with anybody, you're going to choose A because it's $20 less per person. This is a $40 difference. I'm going to give you a second. Again, pause. Let's go through and see if you can get this one right. The average question. Go ahead. Okay, so we're going to say let x equal the 4th number, and 87 plus 90 plus 89 plus that 4th number, that's the sum. When I divide it by 4, it's got to be at least 90, so that's greater than or equal to 90. So imagining these were test scores, and you had an 87, a 90, and 89. You know, hopefully you recognize this score is going to have to be larger than 90. And my brain's thinking, hey, what do I got to do to get a 90 average? Well, I got to get to 360 points. Somehow, some way, before I divide it by 4, I got to get to 360. So 87 plus 90 plus 89 plus x, and you might simplify this before. So let's see here, 266 plus x. And I'm going to take that 266 away because that's how much I'm already at. It's got to be greater than 94, greater than or equal to 94. Do that all the time. Be careful you're not putting equal signs in between also. Really easy mistake to make. So if we go back to my idea before, if I wanted to get a 90 average, this one's right on the 90 average. 3 below, 1 below, that's a total of 4 below. So I have to end up 4 above. So another night of review and some more inequality and equation solving. So these word problems on page 25 and 26, you're picking between inequalities, equations, and deciding what's the best method. So hopefully you're cruising. If you have questions, make sure you email Mr. Rivers or I. Talk to you soon.